From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Oh, God.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon, no. I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. We appreciate it. Here we are together again on the radio. And this hour, we're going to talk about a term that I see more often in my email box than I hear in real life. And that doesn't mean I don't hear it in real life. It means I get a lot of spam. We've talked about this term on the air before, but we're going to personalize this even more. And the term is MILF. And I'm still amazed how many people do not know what MILF is, but for those few who don't know, MILF stands for Mother I'd Like to F. MILF. Now, we've chatted about MILFs on the air. Essentially, we've chatted about MILFs in your community, just generally about MILFs, whether you think about them, whether you get hot thinking about them, whatever. But no, now we're going to narrow this down a little bit. You know, they always say, if you want to look at your future, look at your wife's mother, look at your fiance's mother, look at your girlfriend's mother. That is what you can expect in the future. Many times, many of you have a hard time looking at mom because mom is some big, fat, jolly sort. And I know deep down, somewhere in the back of your mind, some of you boys are worried that suddenly that beautiful, nubile young thing that you are with will one day turn into the Michelin Man. Some big, fat hog. Then again, there are some of you who are with somebody who has a hot mom. And in some cases, maybe you're with somebody who, for example, ever dated the daughter of a model or the daughter of an actress or the daughter of, maybe somebody famous. And for example, imagine if somehow your future mother-in-law was somebody like Raquel Welch, somebody like that. I'll bet there are rare instances where, while you are with somebody who you think is hot, really hot, they get you hot, you look at their mom, and mom is even hotter. In fact, I'll take it a step further. I know there are some of you out there who looked at mom, thought about mom, fantasized about mom, and one day mom put her hand on your knee and you were off to the races. Some of you have just fantasized about it. Some of you, it's actually happened. And that's the kind of MILF I want to talk about. The mother-in-laws, or the mothers-in-law, which is the proper plural. The mothers-in-law you'd like to F. Either you've got into a room alone with a hand towel and just spanked away, or in the real world, something actually happened. And no doubt you are bragging to one and all about it. So if the mother of the woman you love is a MILF, and you've either thought about it or done something about it, You are the person I want to talk to.
Tom Leykis.
1-800-5800-TOM.
1-800-5800-866.
The advice, dump that ditch, is a little harsh and rude.
I don't care. I am harsh and rude.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Leykis on Hot Talk 10.
Tom Leykis Show, 1-800-5800-TOM. Here's our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. It's Mike on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Professor Leykis, how you doing?
I'm okay, Mike.
I really messed up, man. I used to date a Latin woman's daughter, actually, for a few months. And it was her birthday, and we were all at her house. And
How old was she?
She's 46, probably.
No, the daughter. How old's the daughter?
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah. And we were at her mother's birthday, and everybody was drunk, and she passed out. And so it was just the mother and I was helping her clean up. At the end of the day, she was really thrilled that I helped her clean up, and she kind of started thanking me in ways that she shouldn't have.
Really? Like how?
Well, she first gave me a hug, and she was drunk, and then she started kind of breathing on my neck, and then gave me a kiss, and we started making out.
Uh-huh.
A few minutes passed, we started touching, and I kind of stopped it. And I guess she felt that I was going to go tell her daughter, so the next morning I got a call from her daughter saying what an a-hole I am, and she broke up with me, saying that I came on to her mother.
Oh, boy.
And that her mother pushed me away.
Oh, boy.
I mean, come on, Tom. What's a guy supposed to do? One of the most gorgeous women I've seen in my life, but oh well.
Now you're sorry you didn't go for it.
Oh yeah. You bet I am, man. You bet I am. And
What did she look like?
Blonde, blue eyes. She's actually from Venezuela.
Uh-huh.
She looks white skin. Really gorgeous woman. And the daughter was pretty hot, too, but the mother's just total MILF, man.
Really?
Total MILF. Oh, if I had the chance again.
Oh, boy.
So,
And how long ago was this?
a few months ago, actually.
And you never heard back from either one of them?
No, I tried to explain to the daughter that, you know what, hey, it was your mother that came on to me, and she just would not believe it. She would not. And I saw the mother actually at a gathering event, and she totally ignored me, pretending like she didn't see me, and just walked away. Oh well.
Well, Mike, thank you for that.
Thank you, Tom. Thinking I would have gone here with you.
Here it is. Kelly on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son.
Hey, this happened about 12, 15 years ago. I was living in Eastern Oregon, Baker City, and my girlfriend and I went up here to Portland and met with her parents, you know, her first time meeting, blah, blah. Her mom was kind of hot. Couldn't find a job in Baker for the love of God. I was like 20 at the time, and her uncle offered me a job in construction, so I came back up here and started working. Well, she wanted to finish school, so she stayed back in Eastern Oregon. And one night I was sitting on the couch, and her mom was complaining her neck hurt, so she sat down between my legs on the floor and started rubbing her neck, and you know, she kind of undid a couple buttons and pulled it over, and she goes, no, it hurts down here a little more, on her shoulders, rubbed her shoulders a little bit more. And before I knew it, she kind of grabbed my fingertips and pulled them across her breast. And it's like, God, what am I doing? This is my girlfriend's mom.
Uh-huh.
And started making out a little bit, little petting, a little tongue action, and about a half an hour of that, and it's like she came to her senses and said, okay, we've got to stop this. We got to go to bed. And it's like, I got to take a shower. What are you doing to me? Cold shower. But
was that it?
Yeah, if I had to do that all over again, I think it was there for my beck and call, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Wow. And did you continue to date the daughter?
Actually, I married her and divorced. Too bad you weren't around 10 years ago. Yeah, you were, but I wasn't listening to you.
Oh, boy.
But, yeah, her mom's still kind of hot.
You mean you've seen the mom recently?
Yeah, she's getting a little bit older, but God, she was probably about a size 4, size 6 maybe, you know.
You could probably still hit that.
Oh yeah. But oh yeah, big, nice breath. Nice.
Sounds good to me. Did you get a look at them?
I got a couple, yeah.
You
I
did?
got a little touchy-feely mouth around them. Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but, yeah, I just couldn't do it. That was far enough.
Now you're sorry you didn't, right?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Kelly. Well, thank you for this.
Hey, take me out with a screaming orgasm.
Here you go, Kelly.
Oh, God. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
It's Alex on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Alex.
How are you today?
Do you care?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Doing great.
Good, good. I heard the topic and I couldn't believe it, only because just recently, I'm about 3 months into a separation.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always fantasized about my mother-in-law. And then this happened. I was married for about 2 years. And so I've been sort of thinking about it a lot more. And a couple of times we've met just like on a friendly social basis. And I've kind of, been a little more friendly than the old son-in-law type thing. And I'm starting to get some pretty good vibes back. So
now, wait a minute. Are you're still with your wife?
no, we're separated for 3 months now.
You're separated, and so now her mom is working you?
No, I'm trying to work her mom.
You're trying to work her mom.
Yeah.
And your mom is responding. Her mom is responding.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
How so? What is she doing?
What's that?
How so?
Well, just a couple of times we talked about some stuff, and then it's like, okay, it's time to go. So usually we just give each other a little hug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of gave a little more of a hug, and she felt a little more of a hug, and I don't know, I felt a bit of a spark there, but it's still fire, right? So I don't want to play too much with it, and I'm going to try to nurse it along.
Now, have you been fantasizing about this for a while, or is this all spontaneous?
No, I've thought about it since the day I met her.
Really?
And I've just put it out of my mind, right? Obviously, I just said, no, I can't even deal with it. It's never going to happen. But just recently, with the turn of events, it's a path that I thought, I might as well go for.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm getting in there slowly but surely. She's also Asian, and so they look like sisters, right?
And how old is mom?
She's got to be, I'd say 39-ish, maybe 41-ish.
And the daughter is how old?
She's 27.
Oh, come on. How many Asians have kids at 14? Come on.
Well,
mom must be older, just looks younger.
Well, she's incredibly young. I could be out on the ages. Matter of fact, I lied about my ex-wife's age. She's actually a couple of years younger than that, but I just that's where my math went wrong.
Okay.
25.
Got it.
Anyway, so that's what's happening.
Wow. And doesn't mom say, hey, this is wrong, you're married to my daughter, or aren't you trying to work things out, or nothing?
Well, she's pretty hot, Tom.
I understand.
No. I mean, the workout part, it's over. We had a trial separation about a year ago, and I mean, it's definitely over between me and the daughter. There's no working that out. But the other side of it, it may happen. And as far as the father-in-law, well, he's pretty much a blank, I would guess, when it comes to that area. I'm fairly certain she's probably not getting what she probably could handle, anyways.
Wow. Listen to you.
That's terrible. I can't believe I'm even thinking like this, Tom. But
no, you're getting hot just thinking about it. Now, how long has mom been divorced? Do you know?
Good question. I think it's a negative number at this point. It hasn't happened.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Okay. All right, Alex, thank you for that. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Eric on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Eric.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I just want to tell you about this one woman I was with. Man, it was great.
What was great? What woman? Who are you talking about?
Oh, the girl that I met. It was funny because we used to always talk about hooking up and all this stuff.
Who did?
Me and her.
No. Yeah, you keep saying her. Are you talking about a daughter, a mother? Who?
No, she's a MILF.
All right, so wait. You were dating the daughter.
Yeah.
You're married to the daughter. You dated the daughter. What was it? You're leaving out part of the story. I don't know who this is the mother of.
Okay. This is what it was. She used to date this guy.
Who did? The mother?
The chick. And then she got pregnant. And then after...
Oh, wait, stop. Slow it down, because, like I said, you're leaving out lots of this story.
No.
The chick who got knocked up by another guy, were you dating her?
No, I wasn't.
All right, so you just knew some chick.
Yeah.
She was just some chick.
Yeah.
Not your wife, not your girlfriend, No.
Just a friend that I knew from a bowling alley.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And I didn't see her for like a year because I moved out of the state. And I came back. And I knew she had a kid. And I was at a friend's band show. And then I thought they sucked, so I went outside. And next thing you know, she calls me over. And I was like, oh, my God, hey, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, nothing, how you doing? Start talking to her and stuff like that. I'm like, so you still with what's his name? She's like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go have a few drinks. Had a few drinks. Start talking, all that chit-chat. Went home with her that night. And she's just gorgeous. I mean, you couldn't believe she had a kid. And
how old was she?
She's 30.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 25.
Wait, who's 30?
She is.
All right, so, wait a minute. The chick you met at the bowling alley is the mother.
Yeah, she's a mom.
And she's 30. And she just had a baby. Okay. I thought there were two separate women.
Oh, no.
No, that's what I'm telling you. You're telling me half the story. It's like I'm completely lost.
Oh. Well, I don't mean to confuse you.
well, you did. But thank you. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Sonny on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Sonny.
How you doing?
All right.
Awesome. I'm calling you from Vancouver.
Cool.
So anyway, I did my ex-mother-in-law.
You did your ex-mother-in-law?
Yeah.
All right, now, but how did this all start? You were dating somebody or married?
No. I was married to her daughter.
You were married to the daughter, who was how old?
At the time?
Yeah.
My wife was 22 at the time.
She was 22.
Yeah.
And how old was Mom?
41.
And when you first met Mom, did you start having fantasies about her, or this was something you never thought about? You did?
Oh, yeah. Remember the Spice Girls?
Yeah.
Remember the blonde?
Yeah.
Her mother looked exactly like her.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really. So anyway, Mom used to walk around in a robe and towel, and that's all she would ever wear.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, daughter decided to leave, and I had to hit the quizzer with her.
Now, how did it happen?
I don't know. It just happened.
No. It didn't just happen. Somebody said something. Somebody touched something. Somebody did something. It doesn't just happen.
Okay. She was playing on a computer, and I just kind of came up behind her, and I just thought, am I either going to do this or not?
Wait a minute. Had your wife already left you?
No.
All right. So where was your wife?
She was out.
She was out with her friends, so you're alone with Mom.
I was alone with Mom.
Mom's on the computer.
Right, sitting in her towel, and I just, I couldn't resist.
So what'd you do?
Details?
You came up from behind and did what?
Came up from behind, did just like one of your previous callers, did the old stroking the shoulder thing, went down, she dropped the towel, she went down on me, I went down on her.
So there was not even any, hey, what are you doing? Nothing.
No.
Mom got right in.
Nothing. It was natural, it was bound to happen, and it just did.
Oh, Sonny, thanks a lot for the call.
This is the Tom Leykis Show.
At 1-800-5800-TOM. All right, you are dating or married to a woman, and she's hot, and she's great, and all of that. But maybe her mom is even hotter. Maybe you've had those forbidden fantasies. Maybe Mom put her hand on you at one time or another, or more than that. Lots of people trying to find out at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's James on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Hi, James.
Hey, got a great story for today. Back in the day, I was a senior, and I was dating the hottest freshman in our school. And
this is in high school?
Yeah, this was back a couple years ago, back in high school. I was a senior, and I was dating the hottest freshman, and ended up going to her mom's house for dinner, and the daughter left, and I ended up having dinner, and dinner went up to dessert up in the daughter's bedroom.
How did that happen?
I was talking to the mom after school in the parking lot, and she invited me over to dinner. And
How old was Mom?
Mom was 35 at the time, divorced. She wasn't getting it, I guess, she hadn't had it in a while, and she had all kinds of toys, had wine bottles and big old vibrators. As a young man, I was blown out of my mind.
Really?
Yeah, and to this day, I was actually trying to enlist in the military, and because of that, story got back, and she found out, the whole school found out, and they tried to charge me for charging rumors and everything like that, and so it was a
So
great...
wait, you're in the military now?
Well, I am... Well, I was trying to get into, but I just got out.
But you were in at the time this happened?
No, I was trying to go in because I was still in high school. I was 18 at the time, and I still didn't graduate, but I went over to her, and I kept on seeing her mom for a couple of times after that, and people started seeing us around town, and the daughter got crazy and went home at school one time, tried to have her, she broke up with me because of it, and I still talk to the mom to this day, time to time, every time I go home.
You talk to her? Do you ever do her?
I did it about 6 months ago because that was the last time I was home, and age is nothing but a beautiful thing to a young man.
So this could happen again?
Oh, yeah.
And have you heard from the daughter since then?
No, she hates my guts every time. I've seen her once since I've been home, and she just flips me off and gives me a dirty look, and can't believe it because she tried to tell everybody that I was lying, and turns out that her mom, once she turned 18, told her the whole truth and about everything that we used to do in her own daughter.
And how did her mom explain this? I mean, what was her excuse?
I guess she just said she was lonely and that, what happened was the daughter was at home and she kept on bragging to her mom about, me because I was such a great guy and I did everything for her, and then her mom, I guess, just kind of wanted to take a test for herself, but her mom's a lot hotter. She's a MILF, a lot hotter than daughter, so It's one of those things you're proud of.
Wow. How's Mom now, about 38 or so?
About that, but big old knockers, bigger knockers.
Really? Sounds good to me, James. All right, thank you for that. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Tom on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hi, Tom.
Good. Listen, this is a pretty good story. This happened about 15 years ago. I was about 20, 21. I was recently divorced from a young marriage, and I started dating this girl I met at a bowling alley. Didn't really know what age she was or not. Pretty hot little girl. And I come to find out from some friends that this girl was, I think she was 17 at the time. No way I could touch that stuff. But before I found out about that, she brought me over to meet her mom. And I'm talking a hot dish right here.
Really? How old was Mom?
I don't know the exact age. I'd say she had to be at least 30, 32 at the time. She married young. She was married to a real jerk lawyer. Didn't spend any time with her, and she had just had another baby. So maybe about 2 months old. But this woman was hot. And I go over to meet her, and I'm sitting there talking to her and stuff. She wanted to meet me, and she starts talking to me and says, my daughter's too young for you. And I said, yeah, she kind of lied to me about that. And she sent off her daughter, and the whole time she's just sitting there touching me and holding me, and she gets her daughter to take her little son up and change the diapers. And right there, down there in the extra room, she starts going down on me. And, say we never got finished that time, but we did go back to do it again, right?
Really?
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, her husband was a jerk. This is the kind of guy that came home. He had greasy, oily hair, would sit on the couch and watch TV all day. And I would think, God, you got this prime piece of meat right here, and you're sitting there watching the news all night. I'd be banging that the moment I got through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, she was hot. I did that for about 3 months, and never did touch the daughter. I wouldn't go there. But, oh, yeah, they ended up moving and stuff. But I never regret that. It was a good one, Wow. Hot.
Sound pretty hot to me, Tom. Thanks a lot. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Joseph on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Hi, Joseph.
Hey, you're the greatest. I listen to you every day.
Thank you.
On my way home. Hey, hot story for a 16-year-old, of course. I'm dating this girl. I'm 16. She's 16. And Mom was a masseuse. And this is out in the Anaheim area. But Mom was always drunk and always wearing a negligee around the house. So one night, my girlfriend goes to bed, and she wants a foot rub down on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
So I start rubbing her feet, and slowly start working my way up there to see how far I can get. And she basically let me go all the way.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. I mean, it changed my life forever, that's for sure.
How so?
Well, I'm attracted to older women now. Not old, but, mature women.
Mm-hmm.
That are, pretty. And it was fantastic.
So she let you massage your way all the way up, and then what happened?
Well, I started touching down there, and she wasn't stopping me. And pretty soon, legs were flying apart and going down and investigating the area. And eventually, after it was all over with, she went up to bed, and she let me come up there. Maybe she was sobering up, but she was laying in bed, and she was letting me fool around with the top half. And then she realized, oh, God, what have I done?
Uh-huh.
So it was pretty much over after that.
Weird.
And I wasn't allowed to the house anymore. I don't know why.
You were never told?
No.
Unbelievable.
I wasn't allowed to see her daughter anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
I'll bet it was.
Tom, I'm glad I got to talk to you. You're a great guy.
Joseph, thank you. I appreciate the call.
You want...
All right, you're married to a chick or dating her, and she's great and all, and she's hot and everything, but then you met her mom, and her mom is just an out-and-out MILF. And you've either fantasized about her, or she's fantasized about you, or it's gone even further. 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. It's James on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son.
Dad, I am thoroughly obsessed with my wife's mother. I've been that way now for a better part of about 8 years.
Really?
Been married.
How did this start?
Her mom is an absolute MILF. Sort of fell in love with her, I guess, when I first met her, when I was dating her daughter. And about a few years later after that, we moved up to Washington, and she came up to stay with us to live up, find a place up here to live. And there was a couple times where she was in the house and go in to get ready for work in the morning. And, as I went out, she would just sort of stand there, I guess, ever, both times, and I've just been absolutely obsessed with her since.
Now, how old is your wife?
My wife is 39.
And how old is her mom?
Her mom is getting close to 60, and just a hard body with a great set of cans, man.
Really?
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I've actually gone to her house a couple of times, and, when the mom and daughter been out and about kind of just rifling through the dresser looking at things. And just obsessive. I've even been with my wife and done her good a few times and just thought she was her mom.
Uh-huh.
So,
now has mom in any way responded, reciprocated?
I've never really pushed the issue or tried to ask her, I don't know, just approach the issue. I'd love to. I just don't know how to do it. But I'd hate to do that and then kind of destroy what I have.
Mm-hmm.
I guess right now it borderline on a little obsession and heavy fantasy. Not that I'd stop it if it actually happened, and not that I haven't gone on my way to try to see her, undressed again.
Mm-hmm.
But, it kills me sometimes.
Listen to you. Have you ever done a little spanky spank there thinking about this?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Oh, man, there's been plenty of times I've had my wife just, going down on me and just pretend it was her mom.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Hell, there was one time it was, I guess her mom had, she'd gotten a bra or something that she didn't want, and, or she bought it, didn't fit right, something to that effect, but she gave it to my wife. And, that was just awesome, because it was like, mom had this.
Unbelievable. Look at that. All right, James, thank you for that. 1-800-5800-TOM. Jim on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Jim.
How are you, man?
Do you care, pal?
Not at all.
Doing great.
Cool. Hey, I had this girlfriend I used to date in high school. I was about 17. She was 16. And one day I remember we went to, just out and about after school, hanging out. Went back to her house. I already been to my house. I showered and everything. I was going to go out. Took her back home. She showered. We were getting ready to go out. And while she was upstairs, her mom just totally did the come on to me. And
How old is your girlfriend?
My girlfriend was 16. Her mom was about 35 or so,
yeah.
I'd say. Her mom was a knockout, Tom. My girlfriend was a knockout. She was, in a high school girlish kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
But her mom was, in a goddess kind of way, just hot. And, in the mature kind of know what she wants kind of way, and, just amazing looking. And she totally came on to me, did the touchy-feely on the arm, and, I was kind of like getting, really excited. I mean, God, 17 years old, totally excited, ready to, just not knowing what was really going on. And then, so my girlfriend comes down, we went out and did our, our thing, and, partied and, did what 16 and 17-year-old kids do when they party, and then came home, and my girlfriend went to sleep, and, we were all sitting around talking, and she, I'm going to go to sleep. She goes upstairs, and her mom just totally came on to me. And, 17 years old, you can get excited over and over and over. So
you put the puck in the net, and then you went out with your girlfriend?
Pardon me?
You put that puck in the net, and then you went out with your girlfriend?
Oh, you know that.
You did, and did the girlfriend ever figure it out?
I kind of thought she did for a while, because I used to go over there all the time, even when she wasn't there. I mean, obviously, but, I think she kind of figured out something was going on, but she never said anything.
Who was better in the sack?
Oh, dude, come on, man. What kind of question is that? She couldn't hold a candle what her mom was.
Really?
Her mom knew things that little girls don't know,
Oh.
And so she, it was great, man. She taught me so much, and it's like one of the other callers said, once you had like a mature one, that's just the little ones won't do anymore. And, I did it, after that, I was, attracted to like the older women and stuff, and I went out with a few of my friends' moms, and, it was great. I moved to a different state, and, I hooked up with my stepmom, my ex-stepmom once, and, that's what I'm attracted to, man. The older women really do it for me.
It completely turned you around.
Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
You do a wonderful job at roping us gals in, suckering us into your song, and bending us over slowly. It's amazing.
And you all hate each other. It's so easy.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. All right. You're dating a chick, but her mom is a MILF. Maybe you're married to a chick whose mom is a MILF. Did you go there? It's Dave on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how are you, sir?
Hi, Dave.
All right. Hey, yeah, this happened to me about 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I was dating this girl, and she introduced me to her mom, right? It turns out her mom is a co-worker of mine. Well, was a co-worker of mine. Well, now, the daughter was pretty cool, right? But the mom was just hot. She's Latin, and she was hot. I mean, just these enormous knockers, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing. So it's like I wasn't really too interested in the daughter. So me and the mom went out to lunch a couple times. Well, Tom, it was just great. We went out a couple times.
How old was Mom?
The mom, we banged.
How old was she?
56.
56?
56. I don't know what it is. I guess I've heard it before about Latin women, but they keep their bodies toned.
Mm-hmm.
This woman was toned. I mean, she just had these incredible knockers that were just amazing. And the rest of her was really nice as well, too. And, Tom, I just got to tell you, she was just spectacular.
And was it a one-time thing, or did you keep going?
Oh, man, I did that for about 3 months until I left the company.
Really?
Yes.
Listen to you. And you're proud of it?
Hell yeah.
Did the daughter ever find out?
Huh?
Did the daughter ever find out?
No, the daughter never found out.
Wow. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Like it.